going on, guys? Tonight we got a quick little project. Gonna be building some sewer caps for a friend of mine. He likes to dump his trailer at his house when he gets home from camping, which is pretty convenient, but he wanted me to build a couple caps for him. So we're gonna take this 6-inch pipe, cap it. We're gonna cut two 4-inch pieces, and should be pretty easy. I'm pretty sure this will be the first project where I will get to use the jig for cutting circles on the plasma, so that'll be kind of cool. So we'll give it a try and see how we can do. Let's get going. Alright, so we got our plate up here on the forklift because no one likes to bend over. We've taken our tape measure and measured where we'll be able to get a 6-inch circle here, just so we can utilize the plate as much as we can. So we've got two marks here. We're gonna just hit it with a center punch. So this is the attachment I've got for the plasma, because I don't have a CNC yet. Take this, and you can, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little dimple right there. You can put that on our center pop, and then we will take and make our measurement 3 inches off there, and we'll mark it in a couple spots. And then we'll just take our plasma, it slides in this hole, and then we just spin it around like this. Should give us a pretty nice circle. Like I said, this is the first time I've tried using this part of the cutting jig, so let's get it marked out and see how it goes. Okay, so we're all set up here. We've switched our torch over to our cutting tip and nozzle. We've got two marks here. We've checked it. We want to be just a little bit over 6 inches, so I think that's going to work. So here goes nothing. Well, bam! So you can see that 6 1/8. It's right where we want to be. So we got one more to cut out, then I think we'll be ready to weld them on. All right. Take two. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I found it easier if I hold this end of the rod and help pivot it. It just gives me more of a smooth cut. So I'm going to try that on this one. Perfect. I'm actually amazed you can get it that close. So 6 1/8, that'll be perfect. We'll get them over to the table, get them cleaned up, knock all the dross and slag off, and then we'll get them welded on and get these done. Okay, so we got these all cleaned up. We buffed the paint off this edge so we don't have any issues there. These actually fit for an open corner. I'm actually really impressed with how that thing cuts it out. So we'll drag the welder over and get them welded out. I wish I had that weld positioner, then I'd throw them on that. But someday. Alright, let's get them welded out. Okay, so we got these all tacked. We're just using short arc on these because they're not structural or anything. Be a little easier to make a nice pretty weld without a positioner or anything like that. We'll just whip it, try to make it look as pretty as we can. Should suffice. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit. I'm hoping I can get half in one go, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so we did get half. Do that one more time. So as you can see, just gives it a nice pretty weld, fills it in nice and smooth. Probably going to hit it with a grinder. I like to hit it with a buffing wheel, just knock this one little corner off, make it nice and smooth. And then he didn't want a handle or nothing. I think he wanted the top ground level so he could drive over the top of it if he needed to. So I'm going to clean these up and then we'll take a look at them when they're done. Got these all cleaned up with a grinder. Just use a flap disc, and all I did was knock the sharp corner off the top and knocked off the spatter, cleaned it up. Just Pretty simple project, but it's one that I've been needing to get done for quite a while. Just thought I'd knock it out tonight. Good night to be knocking out some of these smaller projects. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up. So thanks for watching. See you next time. It's a twister.